Welcome back to EFC TV. This is breaking news that Everton's Dickinson Stadium to host Ivory Coast versus Scotland will stage its first senior men's international football fixture on Tuesday, 31st March 2026, when Scotland face Ivory Coast in the FIFA World Cup warm-up match. Obviously, I think obviously turn the kick. Obviously, I'll stand the kick. I think obviously if you go and obviously the time to kick off is 7:30. It's like 7:30. It's 7:30 p.m. kickoff as well. So if you're going to it, that's the time it kicks off as you were. So yeah, it's kick off. The 52 769 capital cities waterfront stadium will welcome two nations who have qualified for this summer's FIFA World Cup, with the fixture forming part of a pitch international road to 26 international series. Ivory Coast, three-time Africa Cup of Nations, obviously AFCON or Africa Cup of Nations, obviously Africa Cup of Nations winners return to the World Cup for the first time in 12 years after an impressive unbeaten qualifying campaign. Scotland second their place. Scotland second their place in dramatic fashion, ending a 28-year wait for the World Cup finals appearances with a delicious victory. Not this, obviously with there's a victory over Denmark. So yeah, you know what, I'm so happy made up that I'm so happy made up that our ground's gonna be holding. It's gonna have its first international men's senior international football match again. It's weird because of it. Obviously, me personally, you know what? I thought that it'd be, it'd go to I thought it'd go to Old Trafford or Stamford Bridge or even Anfield, grounds like that, right? But the fact that our guys been chosen for it is wow. I mean, it's just whoa, okay, that's obviously again. In person, you know what? It's not gonna go. You know what? In person, okay. You know what? Personally, I think it's absolutely amazing, brilliant news for the club, for the stadium, obviously. You know what? It's absolutely amazing news for obviously. Maybe you know what is that? Me personally, you know what? I think it's absolutely. Me personally, you know what? I think it's absolutely brilliant, incredible news for the club, the stadium, as well as that, right? For the city, for as well as that, right? As well as that, right? It's also brilliant news. No, not also. Going to obviously as well as that, right? It's also brilliant news for City Liverpool as well. Again, it's also brilliant news for the City. It's also brilliant news for City as well. So again, it obviously I think you know what? It also brings a lot of attention. It also brings a lot of attention to obviously. I think obviously it also brings a lot of attention to the ground. Obviously brings a lot of attention to the ground. Obviously it also brings a lot of attention to the ground as well as that. Right? It also brings a lot of attention to the ground as well as that. It also brings. I think it also brings a lot of attention to the ground as well as that. Right? It also brings a lot of attention and interest in the ground as well, and as well as that. Right? It also. I think financially helps. I think financially it helps stadium. I think financially it helps the stadium, the club. As well. It helps massively with a lot of things like that, where financially it'll help us out. And so yeah, if we're going to buy, if we are going to go and buy a striker, a right back, where we're going to buy in summer or in summer you were not this summer, in obviously summer, obviously next summer as you were. It helps massively as well. So again, me personally, you know what? Again, I mean, because you know what, I am absolutely so glad, so made up that the ground obviously this is happening, because you know what, I think again, as well as that, right? Okay, as well as that, right? I fact that two teams like of Ivory Coast and Senegal, not as good, not Senegal, obviously. Obviously, no, it's just because basically, we've got the two teams. I think the two teams that welcome. The new teams we're going to have playing at the ground. I think the new two teams we're going to have playing at the stadium. No, sorry, the two teams going to have playing at the new grounds were. Both of them are teams that one of them I've won. Obviously, I've won the Afcon. Obviously, I've won the obviously I've won the also basically all 3 times winners of the African Cup of Nations, and Scotland obviously against I think Scotland's history in the World Cup isn't amazing, but it's just you go, wow, they've done great well. And they have, I think how long they been out of the World Cup, right? So 28 years. That's amazing. 20 years. That's mad that they haven't been in the World Cup for that long. It's like, wow. No, it's just Scott, right, amazing. Oh no. Obviously, yeah. I think I've said that's all news. I've said that's all news for today. Obviously, yeah. I've sent me thoughts, comments below. Obviously, I think obviously what you thoughts about obviously Arno Stadium getting the being host, obviously chosen to be host of the obviously first like pre warm up FIFA World Cup match. Do you think is it a good thing, a bad thing? Do you think we should be having it? We should be having it. Do you think to think it'll help out with the club, the city? Also, okay, no, obviously. So I think not saying okay. It's not you going God. No, it's not you going God. Obviously, let's think you're going. Obviously, so obviously I think obviously you're going. I think obviously you are going to that offset into that obviously one match. Obviously, obviously I think it'll be good. I think it won't be good or anything. Obviously, yeah, as I think, yeah, I know. Obviously, I think obviously, okay, not if going, obviously, because I think obviously going, obviously the match itself will be on I said for Tuesday, 31st of March. Now it'll be at 7:30 p.m. kickoff. So if you are going, obviously you'll have to be there before that, obviously, but that's the time the kickoff as well. But yeah, be quite, being not just going, also not just going, yeah. You know what? I think you'll obviously. Yeah, you know what? It'll be an interesting match. Yeah, quite interesting match. It wins up, but yeah, quite interesting really. I don't know. Yeah, good obviously. Yeah. Obviously, yeah. I want to see more great videos like so obviously match previews, instant match reviews, and match reviews anyway. That as well. I also want to see obviously my starting 11 versus. You also want exclusive videos like of Macamas wins topics. Obviously other numerous great videos like that as well. You know what? I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to EFC TV YouTube.com, because one, it absolutely massively helps the channel keep going, improve, get better. And you know what? This is something that you know what? This is something that I absolutely love doing. I've got passion for, and it's something I'm actually really good at. I want to really keep doing it as well as that, right? I really appreciate you. I really appreciate the support as well. It helps out massively because it does help the channel keep going, improve, get better. Like I keep saying before, but again, I'd really appreciate the support because it helps out massively. But yeah, again, I would really appreciate the support. It helps out massively because it does. Obviously, yeah. Okay. Obviously, yeah. Yeah, and also if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to EFCTV at youtube.com. Also, if you're new or you subscribe to the channel, make sure you're new or you're new to the channel or you subscribe to the channel as well. Obviously, yeah, if you're new to the channel or you subscribe to it as well. Make sure you press the notification button, tap bell as well. Make sure you do that because it massively obviously about the video. Obviously, I think obviously hear about the videos. Obviously, you'll hear about the videos in the first place, so you're not looking for them. You'll find them and you can go watch many times. But yeah, obviously, yeah, obviously YouTube.com. Obviously, yeah. You know what? I'd also really appreciate it if you would. You know what? I'd also really appreciate it if you would share it on Facebook, share on Twitter.com, share on any get other socials as well. Make sure you do that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And also don't forget to tell your friends, your family, and whoever else you know really about the channel. Yeah. So yeah, don't forget to give a like, leave comments as I said before. First person leaves comment in the comment section, you'll get on a shout out as well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and yeah. So yeah.